The All-Star voting came to a final, so it is the last man vote. And yeah, Morgan Riley is in it. Skinner's in it. Braden Point's in it. I think all valuable, all pretty decent options. But yeah, let's go over the people that actually are in the All-Star game.
This is
honestly
per Elliot
some
Friedman
pretty interesting. Yeah, so it was an hour ago. So pretty interesting names: Aho, Atkinson, Barzal, Crosby, Giroux, Hall, John Carlson, Seth Jones, Braden Holtby, Lundqvist, the Metro. I think in terms of the Metro, all pretty deserving.
Pretty fair.
You could argue for Columbus, Atkinson, but Seth Jones is there, so Columbus gets 2. For the Atlantic, Eichel, Kucherov, Matthews, the captain, Pasternak, Stamkos, Tavares, Shabbat, Yandel, Howard, Price. The only one that I would argue, and I was talking about Stamkos, but he's really only heating up the last month.
Yeah.
But the one that's kind of ridiculous, not ridiculous, but we were kind of figuring either Tavares or Marner when to get left out as Marner. Marner's been ridiculous. I don't know if he's still leading the league in assists.
I think so.
To me, it's ridiculous that he's not in it. I think any other year, with his production, with how he's been playing, he should be in it. I think just Tavares with his goals, that's why he's in it. And just with his stature and just with his resume, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But, man, Marner should be in that. So,
I was also wondering, too, taking a look, would Shabbat be playing in the All-Star game? Will he be recovered by then?
True. But I would imagine he should be because his timeline
was only, 4 weeks, 3 weeks?
Yeah, so he should be back. Central Division, Patty Kane, Nathan McKinnon, Ryan O'Reilly, Mikko Rantanen, Mark Scheifele, Blake Wheeler, Miro Heiskanen, Roman Josi, Devin Dubnyk, Pekka Rinne. I think all of them are fair, especially for, I think it might seem like a hot take, but for Dallas, Klingberg's been hurt.
Yeah.
JD Bennett's Sagan have not been themselves. Heiskanen's the number 1 on ice leaders for Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's
and he's been pretty productive as a rookie, as a defenseman.
I think it's ultimately pretty fair. I think the Central's pretty fair, right on. Scheifele and Wheeler are obvious for Winnipeg. Rantanen for Colorado. McKinnon for Colorado.
Maybe you could argue Landeskog too, just because he's been producing.
But he ultimately, McKinnon, Rantanen, and make Landeskog.
Yeah.
The Pacific Division, I completely agree with as well. The only snub possibly you could argue is Monahan.
That's true.
But, and Giordano didn't get in. That's kind of a joke.
I just realized.
Burns, Doughty, and Carlson. So I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I think Giordano, man. But
yeah.
Goudreau, Keller, McDavid, Pavelski, Pedersen, Burns, Doughty, Carlson, Fleury, Gibson. Other than that, I agree, but kind of surprised with Giordano.
Yeah, because a lot of people have been arguing that Giordano might be definitely
Norris conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
And then last man in votes. Patrice Bergeron, Jeff Skinner, Larkin, Barkov, Weber, Stone, Point, Riley. So from the start, we thought Larkin. I think it's because of the amount of goalies they needed, and Detroit obviously hasn't been great, but I think Larkin should be in it. But in my opinion, if we're looking at this, I think it comes down to Point, Riley, or Skinner. Bergeron, probably I would have up there, and every game that he's played, he's been unreal. He's been that number 1 star guy, but he was hurt.
Yeah, he was out for a while.
So I'm going to say, oh my God, and Mark Stone. Oh, that's so tough. I don't know. Oh, that's tough. If I'm biased, obviously Morgan Riley. Oh, I'm going to have to say probably Mark Stone, actually. They're all, man, Jeff Skinner, number 1 in goals. Mark Stone's been like the only guy in Ottawa besides Shabbat. Braden Point has been ridiculous.
Yeah, he's been insane.
Like Mitch Marner. In any other year, he would be in it. And Riley's been disgusting. Number 1 in points for defensemen. So I don't know.
And it's just been killing it. So.
But anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I appreciate the support on the channel. Subscribe, guys. Like the video. And yeah, it's ridiculous, but that's your so far your 2019 All-Star.
Comment if you guys think there are any snubs also that you thought should be in the All-Star game.
100%.